First race on the card is a maiden plate for fillies and mares over 1,200 metres. Nice early start. We're at Hollywood Bets Gravel on the poly track. Early start, 12 o'clock. We obviously have a local double header with Kenilworth. Now, Warren, my first selection here was number 12, Casadoro, largely because I believed at 10 to 1 he represented some nice each-way value, but the 10 to 1 has been snapped up. He's into 11 to 2. So I'm not too certain about the value anymore. But I've gone with number 12, Casadora, in what I make a very open race. I suppose the one to beat is number 5, Duchess of Cornwall, if she can keep going.
Graham, you've certainly followed Casadora for a long time. Well, not for a long time. In her last 2 or 3 starts, this filly by Pomodoro for Robbie and Shannon Hill. Keegan DeMello rides from the deepest draw, which is not going to be easy, especially over 1,200 metres. But certainly she has a chance, a bright chance of winning. I agree with you. She is not my first choice. I do respect number 5, Duchess of Cornwall, but I've gone for a horse that I see you haven't included in your first 4, and that's fine because it's tough, it's difficult, and it's a difference of opinion. I quite like number 8, Capulet's Heart for Muzieni and Nathan Kotzen. Good effort last time. I'm just concerned about the strength of the field, the strength of the form, but she's coming along the right way, and the Nathan Kotzen yard is in good form.
And a few of their runners at this meeting have been supported as we'll go through the card. She certainly forms part of my play. I've put 5 horses into the first leg of the bipod, so my first 4 selections plus Capulet's Heart, because I think it's a very tricky start to the bipod, so I've included all of numbers 1, 2, 5, 8 and 12. The unknown quantity could be number 1, Vivacious.
Absolutely, because lightly raced filly by VAR, for Suzette, Fillion, Lazan, Forbes, Serena, Mudley, they jumped from the ace gate. The penultimate start went 3rd to Amzanduzi was a good run. Fly jumped, over raced last time. We're prepared to ignore that run completely.
Well, Miss Texas runs a little bit later on, strongly fancied out of that same form line. I think 1,600 metres was too far last time. So from pole position back over 1,200 metres, she's got to have a bright chance. I think obviously the one to catch is number 5, Duchess of Cornwall. I think the way the race will pan out is she'll hop out and go, which she tried to do last time out against McCallan, was caught in the closing stages. That was against the Colts. Now she's restricted to her own sex group, so she'll set the standard. Another interesting runner before we close is obviously the visitor from the Highveld, number 2, Loving the Victory. Lucky Udalakis, been priced up second favourite in the market at 4 to 1. Hard to know what to expect.
Yes, and I do think the drop back to the sprint will certainly help, because the first time she was tried over a bit of distance, it was not a very pleasing performance, but on her overall Highveld form, certainly she will make her presence felt. So as you can see, by our talk and our numbers and the amount of horses that Graham has included, it's a very, very tricky start to the race meeting at Hollywood Bets Gravel.